Let us look at another area somewhere further out. Well, the further away you get from the sun, the colder it gets. So if you go around some other planet on a moon, you have all the complications we have on the moon, but you have more distance. So now you're further away. It's going to cost you more to resupply. It's going to cost you more energy and more resources to get there. And maybe not a lot in some ways. Once you get to a certain speed, you just point the craft and let gravity do its work. It may not take a lot more energy, but it'll take a lot more time. So time is money, and getting the stuff out there, it will take a certain amount more energy to get out there. Once you get past a certain point, and with certain technology, to go further, it just takes more time, and now your craft has to be sustainable. You have to build an environment that will sustain all of your species and your biodiversity for the entire trip, and you're talking about living for generations. If we extend this into a star system, going to another star for mankind to go to a nearby star and get to an exoplanet that might be able to support life, we're going to have generations living as we go at a high rate of speed. Even if we went, say, 1/10 the speed of light, if we could have an ion drive and have a craft go at 1/10 the speed of light. But what is all this about? This is about mankind being the alpha species being so valuable, and we have to extend life into other planets by using mankind. This is the crux of the problem. We're using, we're trying to send us as life to these other planets. It's like we have to send the alpha species, the high end. We have to communicate. We have to find out what's there. We have to discover. We have like the Star Trek scenario. We have to go and explore as humans, and that makes sense. And we're going to extend life, our life. We're so important. We're going to go out. We are the alpha, the high pinnacle, and we have the technology to go out there. So we have to send us. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, okay? To me, it doesn't make sense. Now, I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys can explain. This would be a great long-term discussion back and forth. But that would be this is my SpaceX. But the Space Y is a Y. WHY. Why? Why are we doing this goal? The why is the complexity of it, and what's the point of it? Well, we're going to learn how to survive, right? We need to learn how to survive on this planet. I'm not going to say don't do it. I'm just saying that the ideas of all the noble spin-offs of it, the biggest noble spin-off to me would be the molten salt thorium reactor. I hate to say it, but I mean, that's something that could solve our energy crisis and push mankind into a completely different future. I hope SpaceX develops that. I hope they're able to utilize that technology and they use that for like a Mars-based plan, that they use the molten salt reactor for creating energy. But I'm not going to get into a thorium thing. That's a whole other subject. Or the molten salt reactor. That's a whole other subject. So that's my part 2. So now we're going to go to part 3, which is why